Good evening and welcome to another episode of Que-stead-Que. What you gonna do? I don't know, but something's gonna grow. Well, you guys, I'm here for a short episode to show you the hauls, as the title says, the hauls. First of all, Renee, I was just able to get back to Meijer's on today because the CareLink people who are supposed to be sending my part, they've stalled for a week now, and I'm giving them until this Thursday to get that part to me that I paid top dollar for, because it was supposed to come on the day that I ordered it, because they're right in Madison Heights, less than 20 miles away. But then I found out later in the week that they had to order the module from the Grand Rapids office, which is, or Grand Rapids company, which is 2 hours away. They should have told me that from the beginning. I've been held hostage in my house for a week, from Tuesday up until now. And I'm very mad about it. So I said, well, since Meijer's is open today, let me go see if they have some peat pellets left. And so I was fortunate. I was able to find a couple of more, but believe me, I think if I had gone tomorrow, they probably would have been sold out. Well, y'all, remember when y'all saw me on that film and I had scanned the shear gel and it was $8, and the regular price for these value packs is $17.99. And of course I lost my receipt because I wanted to at least show y'all the savings, but I can't find the receipt. It's somewhere in one of these bags. But anyway, they took the price down even more because it wasn't selling. And so I bought 4 of them, but they had about 10 of them still there on the shelf. And so from $17, I actually saved $12, I believe, and 96 cents. They were regularly $17 and something, I think $17.99 for 6 of them. I was able to get the whole value pack for $5. So they took it down $3 more dollars. That's why I always go to that scanner, because if something hasn't sold quickly from the clearance shelf, they will take the price down further. So I believe I saved about, 80% or 70, at least 70% on these. I've never made jelly in my life, but I will. So I went on and got them, and I hope there's no big expiration date on them. We shall see, but they're going in the cabinet, okay? Because for this to have been $17.99 for a package of 6, here I am. I spent a total $5.10. I spent $20 for 4 packs. So 6 for 24 packs. 6 times 4 is 24. So $20 for 24 packs, which adds up to a little bit over $1 a pack. So I can't beat that. Okay. My other haul this weekend, and I had done a video, but it didn't come out right, so I deleted it, okay? I went to Value World because Value World had the 50% off for VIP members only. I didn't know it was for VIP members, and so I happened to be a VIP member, so that's why I got the notice on Saturday morning. Because I was wondering when I went, it wasn't that crowded. I was like, usually when they do half off of everything, usually the line is usually wrapped around the store and the parking lot's full. When I passed by on the way back from the farmer's market, I was like, it's not that crowded, so let me stop in. I stopped in, and this is what I found. This was $6. It was marked at $12, but half off, it was $6. Come to find out, I'm gonna come back to that. I also found a cast iron skillet. I wish I could show you the before picture. A friend of mine about 6 or 7 years ago sent me this cast iron oil. This stuff is so thick and you only need a tablespoon. It gave the directions on how to season your cast iron. All I needed was a tablespoon, and as you can see, let me cut on the light. This is how it came out. Beautiful, okay? Then I put it in the oven at 400 upside down for 2 hours, it said. And then I let it cool for about 3 hours, and it came out beautiful. This one, this is that one I got at Meijer's a couple of months ago for $5. And as you can see, the seasoning is wearing off because I use the skillet all the time. So I'm gonna get this one seasoned because I want it to keep performing. I love the skillet. So this completes my collection because I've got this enamel cast iron here, the enamel cast iron there, this one, the little one, the $5 one, and this one was $9 because it was 18. It was $9.45. It was 18. The regular price was $18.91, I believe. So I paid $9.45. So I saved $9.46 on it. And then the dirty one back there is my Staub. That is my biggest jackpot to date at Value World, other than my KitchenAid mixer. But this is one of my biggest jackpots. That's a $200 skillet, and that's in 2018. When I came home and priced it, it was worth $200, a Staub, and I paid $9 for that. This one I paid $5, and then that other one I paid $5. So I think I've got my cast iron set for now. So I pulled out my other cast iron. I bought this at Value World years ago. I've never used it. And I went to YouTube University to find out how to clean this stuff and to find out if cast aluminum can be seasoned. Come to find out it can, but not like your cast iron skillets or cast iron. You don't put it in the oven. What you do, one guy, and the proof is in the pudding because he demonstrated. He cleaned up. He had found an old Magnolia Dutch oven from the 1800s. That thing, believe me, wasn't a spot on there untouched. It was a mess. And y'all can pull it up on YouTube. Just pull up cast aluminum seasoning and his video will come up. He had tried a lot of things, and other people, there were other videos where they tried other things and they said it didn't work. He said someone told him to use Easy Off in the blue, not the yellow, because the yellow one, the one with the fumes, you have to use the fume free. He said the one that comes in the yellow can has a chemical. I think it's ammonia, and it will, what's the word I'm looking for? If you mix the ammonia with aluminum, it will react. That's the word I'm looking for. It will react. So you cannot use the regular Easy Off. You have to use the fume free that does not contain ammonia or whatever other chemicals that will react, because the pores, the Easy Off helps to open the pores. And that's what seasoning does to your skillet. Once you warm it up, it opens up the pores to the cast iron. And that's how you can season it, because the seasoning stuff coats all that and causes it to be non-stick. So the same with this, except what you do is you clean it up real good, you know, get all the rust and whatever out of it or off of it. And then you wash it up real good. Then you let it dry thoroughly. And then after that, you put, they said canola oil. They said that's the best oil to use. And they said put it at the bottom of the pan, turn your stove on medium, and just let it heat up. And they said that will season it really, really well. And then they said what you can do. Now, this one looks pretty good. See how shiny it is? And this is vintage. And I'm going to tell you about this in a minute, because I said I would come back to that. Well, they said if it's dull like this one, you can look at this to tell that it's very, very dull. To make it shine like new. And he did it. He bought some Mother's aluminum cleaner, and they carry it at Home Depot. So I'm gonna go to Home Depot and get that. He said you put that on, it's almost like a silver cleaner. You can clean the bottom. You can't clean the inside with it, because it said just for your outside, and it will make it shine like new money. So this one doesn't really need it, but it does need the Easy Off. Someone used this for canning at some point, and you can see the little round holes. If you take a half-pint mason jar, perfect fit. So you can get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can get 9 of these in here because I could tell they use this for canning. Well, all this will be disappeared once I spray it with Easy Off. So you spray the whole thing down with the Easy Off, let it set for an hour, and then just wash it, and it will come clean. Anything that's not removable with the scouring pad will come clean because the Easy Off opens up the pores and let that stuff release. Then you wash it real good. You know, I'm going to wash mine a couple of times, but the proof is in the pudding. He did it. He took his knobs off, so I may take this knob off. I can't get this little holder thing off, but I can spray it down and get it clean. So I will be showing y'all in the next few days how these turned out. And then, like I said, I'm going to get the aluminum cleaner and see if I can make this one look like new. So now it's time for me to start eliminating, because I've got a lot of pots and pans under the sink, your regular pots and pans that I don't even use. These will suffice, okay, if I'm cooking something big, and if I'm cooking something small, I'll keep my smaller pots. But I have like medium pots and stuff and bigger pots that I really can downsize on. This is another one, and as you can see, it needs seasoning, so that's the reason why. See how it looks at the bottom? And I just washed this today, but it needs seasoning. So I'm going to put the cast iron oil on this and put this in the oven and season it. This is a cast iron enamel pot. $5 at Value World. I've had that one since 2021. I bought it right after I moved here, and it has made the perfect black-eyed pea and soup pot for me. For like if I'm making something small, it is perfect. Okay, so just wanted to show you my hauls. So that is wonderful. So all I have left to do today, I finished up the Italian nails are there. These are the shepherd's peppers by themselves. And these right here are the banana peppers. So I'll get all that done on tomorrow. I'm going to rest today. I'm going to spray those pots and get those done. Then I'm going to rest the rest of the day. As you can see, it's getting dark. It's 7:55. So it'll be dark in the next few minutes. So these are the sweet banana peppers. These are the romaine. And then, no, that's the romaine. And these are, I don't know what these are. Oh, that's mixed. So that's a pint of mix. So I should be able to get a quart after I finish up with what I have to do now. If not a quart, a little bit over half. And as you can see, it's just as dark as it wants to be. And excuse the mess. I'm sitting down, y'all, because I've been on my feet for too long. Yep, so that's it for today. So, like I said, depending on how the the aluminum cast iron comes out, if it comes, well, whether it comes out bad or good, I'll show it to you. So that'll be in the next video. So I'm just resting now, and I'm going to get off of here and talk to you later. Just wanted to show you what I snagged on today and over the weekend. How long have I been on here? Hold on, let me get the magoos. 13 minutes. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, it's getting dark already. I hate to see summer going. And happy Labor Day to you guys. I hope that your day is nice today. I grilled on yesterday. I did some pork steak. I snuck a shepherd's pepper because I wanted to see what it tasted like grilled. That thing, oh my goodness, it was good. And I did some veggie packs from the vegetables that I pulled from the garden. I did some veggie packs. So that was it. So I'll have that today for dinner, which will be in a few minutes. And then I had that for dinner on yesterday. It was delicious. So my hope, I'm going back to the farmer's market this week because this is the week that, this will probably be my last week there. This is the week that I want to get my honey stock. And so he'll be there this Saturday. He wasn't there this past Saturday. And I got there early. I had to get up at 5 in the morning to get there because of that Arts, Eats, and Beats festival. And so I did well. I got up at 5. I was there at about 6:45 or 6:55. And I waited till they opened. I got in there. And come to find out, the EBT lady doesn't come in till 8. So I'll have to remember that this week. So I couldn't do that. But I had my little chips from last week. So now I don't have my little stockpile that I had started. But I will do that this week. Oh, I am going to have to go back the week after, because on the 7th is when they replenish my card. And they just sent me a notice I might be getting cut off because my little 6 months is up. And they said if your income increases and stuff. So I know they're going to cut it at some, they're going to cut it because my income did increase. So therefore, I better enjoy now while I can. But even if they cut me down, at least I know I can get double and still save on them. So this month, I'm a go ham. I'm going to use half of my benefits and just get the tokens with half of my benefits. And then that way I will have them so that if they cut me off altogether, I will have my tokens for next season to get everything that I need. But this week I plan to get the honey, my stock, and I learned how to decrystallize. So I had a whole pint that needed decrystallizing. So I got that decrystallized, and I have a quart that needs decrystallizing. So really all I need is that big giant one, that 1.5 quart one. And I might get since I have that pint, I'm not going to get another pint, but I might get another quart. And I think that's enough for me to last for a number of years. And then my stuff came out really good. My honey butter, that came out delicious. I got a little bit too much vanilla though. When I said a half teaspoon, what was I thinking, y'all? All I needed was maybe an eighth. It's real vanilla-y. So the next time I make it, I'll make sure I will use just a tinge of vanilla, if any at all. But it's still good. I put some on a biscuit, and it was delicious. But the vanilla kind of overpowered everything else. Although I could taste the sweetness from the honey, and I could taste it was buttery. Still, the vanilla was that taste was more pronounced, and I want the vanilla to be a subtle taste, and I want the honey to be the main star of the show. So I did it. It's the opposite. So I'll just make sure the next time, 1/8 of a teaspoon, and that is enough, especially for that little small jar that I made. And I know y'all was probably thinking, ooh, she said a half teaspoon, and that's just what I put in there too. Too much. You don't even use that much for a cake. What was I thinking? But anyway, so, yep. But it's going to be 8. You can best believe that. Okay, so anyway, I'm going to get off of here. I can't think of anything else that's happening. So I'll be back in a few days and let you know how the pots turned out. But I'm very happy. Oh, I didn't finish telling y'all about the pot. It's called a Forever Wear pot. That's the cast iron Dutch oven, or cast aluminum Dutch oven. It's from a company called Foreverware. I found a Facebook group that talks about vintage Dutch ovens. Now, this company is still in business, but the Dutch ovens are now made in Korea. And so when you see that fleur de lis on the back, which is what I have on that means the fleur de lis, they still use it, but they do not put the name of the company on the back of it. Now, it's just a fleur de lis. That lets you know that it's the newer one. Your older ones has the fleur de lis and the name Foreverware on the back. And that company was founded in New Orleans, Louisiana, and in France also, back in 1862. And so, if you want to know if it's vintage, and so y'all know, because I saw the fleur de lis when I saw the thing, and that's why I bought it, because of that. I was like, oh, that's Louisiana when you see that. And I love that in fact, here I go again, up on my feet. I love the fleur de lis, I call it fleur de lis, so much. I bought this, and it's dirty, and it's also dusty. I bought this at Value World years ago, simply because it has, and I hope y'all can see it. Wait, let's bring it to the light. Watch me drop it and break it. But y'all know I like to explain. See that fleur de lis? And this is, what's the name of this? I can't see, but hopefully y'all can. That's the brand, because I can't see close up, and my hands are full, so I can't put on my magoos. But yes, I bought that because it has the fleur de slur, as I call it. And it also came with what they call this, a decanter. That's back there. And then it has the glasses. It's a set. It's a whole set. It has 6 glasses and then this decanter. And then this came with it. The whole thing is a set. Okay. And I was mad because I didn't really want the decanter, but I didn't want to unmarry the set. Okay, so this has the fleur de slur on the back. And I know I'm saying it wrong. I just call it fleur de slur. And I bought this simply because of that. Come to find out, it's special. So anyway, you see the word Foreverwear in it. And that lets me know that it's vintage. It might be from the 50s, 60s, possibly even the 70s. It's not from the 1800s. I know that because I don't think it would be shining that much. But at least it's not one of the newer ones that's from Korea. And I'm quite sure the newer ones are nice, but I understand that the older ones are heavier, and that thing weighs at least 20 pounds. Okay, so, now let me look to see how much longer, because last time I looked, we were at 13 minutes. Where are we now? And as you can see, it's dark now. Okay, we're at 21 minutes, so that's not too bad. See how dark it is now? And it's not even 8 o'clock. Oh, it hurts. It hurts. Oh, I hate seeing summer go. I really do. Okay, well, let me cut on my special light because I run that until 9:30. Whenever it gets dark, about right now, this time of the day, I cut this on and I leave it on. Sorry, y'all. I leave it on until 9:45, and that's our peak. Those were our peak hours during the summer. So I turn it off at 9:45, and so far, so good. Yep. So hopefully that will help me this winter. So I'll sit and get my light therapy. Okay, y'all, now y'all can really see the junk. I'm going to clean up one day this week because, like I said, once I get through, I'm almost done with the peppers. Tomorrow will be it. Hopefully I can get some more shepherd's peppers because she says she may have some more next week. I'm hoping that she do because now when I get the shepherd's pepper, I want to buy at least 5 of them to cut, slice, and freeze, and I will use them for cooking. Cooking only, for whatever dish. I would like, instead of just the pepper powder, because that's mixed, I want straight shepherd's peppers. Like if I make a soup, or even if I, bake something, I might decide to put, or if I grill, because that grilled shepherd's pepper yesterday, although I'm cutting them in strips. But if I can get some extras just for, for consumption, because I didn't buy any peppers to freeze up this year. So hopefully I'll be able to get the shepherd's peppers. Sorry, I was drinking some water. So that will be another purchase at the farmer's market. And then the honey. That's it. And then I will probably, hopefully, no, I won't be done because I got to go back one more time to do half of my stipend of the EBT. And that'll be next week because the 7th is Sunday. And they don't post it early, so I'm going to have to wait a whole week. And the honey man won't even be there next week. But I will go the following week just to get the chips. Oh, I meant to tell you, I bought some cabbage there to freeze, so I got that cut up. I was busy. Ooh, I was really busy all weekend doing stuff. So I got cabbage. Y'all know I already have my green beans done. Oh, and let me tell you real quick, and then I'm getting off. I know I keep saying that, but this time I'm for real. I found some, and let me write it down. Let me read it. I wrote it down, rather. Hold on. I know right where I have it. Here we go. Here we go. And y'all probably have heard of these. I've never heard of them, never seen them until Saturday. And I told him, get ready because I will be back next Saturday. I'm trying to find out if those can be frozen. And so far, I haven't found anything about them. I know they can if I chop them up. But these are the best onions. I've never heard of them. They're called cipollini. Or cipollini, it's spelled Cipollini. Cipollini onions, and they're for caramelization. There's dishes. Pull it up, and when y'all see those dishes that those chefs made, I've got to taste that. I've never had one. He sells his specialty. he has like a specialty type organic farm produce stand, and his is small there at the farmer's market. And so we were talking. He was really nice. He had patty pan squash. He had the stuff that you normally don't find at your regular farmers. And so he had these cipollini onions, and some were small, some were big. And so he had them there, and he was telling me about them, and then he was telling me, different things about the patty pan and all that too. And I told him, well, I grew that, and I got 2 of them. So I said, but I might get a few of his just to add to it. But yeah, these cipollini onions, I told him, get ready, because I'm coming next week to get some. He's like, help yourself. He said, you're going to love them. So I'm going to find out if they can be preserved. If not, I will at least be tasting some next week. Yep. Alrighty. So anyway, but if you've had cipollini onions, let me know if you've ever tried them, but look them up on YouTube. I guarantee you're going to be wanting some when you see them. Oh my goodness. And they're so pretty. They are just as pretty, and they cook up pretty and everything. And I love onions. I don't know why I hadn't heard of that. I always thought the shallots were the top of the line. Come to find out, it's the cipollini, and they say Vidalia is next. And then you have your shallots. I love shallots, and I know you do too, Jen. So I'm quite sure you've probably sunk your teeth into some cipollini at some point. Excuse me. Okay, let me get off of here. That's my warning. My own body's telling me, get off, Q. Stop. Shut up. Okay, I'm off of here, y'all. And I will talk to you later. I have to play catch up with the videos. I think I left off with the garden tours Saturday. So I'll be coming to your pages. Renee, I didn't reply to you yesterday, although I did see the video, because I was like too exhausted. And so I'll get replying on today. And I need to watch your video from today also. Okay, so I will talk to you guys later. And may God bless you all. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.